2025 is the 40th year anniversary of the Air Jordan 1, the one that started it all, and they have come out with some pretty delicious shoes to start the year. We got the Jordan 1 85 Bread, the Union LA Chicago. I think there's another collaboration coming out later this year, adding on Fragment Design to that collaboration. Of course, you got the Jordan 1 Low 85 Royal that I just reviewed, that exclusively dropped in Europe. And if you like the Jordan 1 High Obsidian from 2019, my guesses are you're gonna find these pretty delicious as well. Air Jordan 1 Low OG Obsidian. And this shoe is dropping on March 22nd for $140 in the United States. Of course, like I said in the intro, it is the low-cut version of the 2019 Obsidian Highs. First impressions of the shoe, love it. It is beautiful. These shades of blue, it just really works on this silhouette. I love the UNC blue always, no matter what shoe it is. And then this darker navy to complement it with an off-white, almost type of sail upper. I think it works really well. This is a very nice colorway. When the 2019 high version first came out, I was like, this is really nice. Really nice. And this colorway on a low top, it really works as well. I think the closest shoe that I have in my current rotation are the powder blues. I have it, it's downstairs. I cannot be bothered getting up and getting that shoe to put it side by side, but between the two, I might have to go with this one. But it is very close. It is very close. And the materials on the shoe, it is leather, and it does have like this off-white, almost sail type of color to the upper. So it's not like completely white leather. And the leather itself, it is not like super premium, but it's not like a lot of Jordan 1 lows where the leather can come like very thin and feels kind of flimsy. It is not that bad. I do like how you can kind of see the texture of the leather, and there's not like a super crazy heavy polyurethane coating. So yeah, it is decent. And then moving up the tongue, you get the standard Jordan 1 tongue with the Nike Air branding on top. And one difference between an OG versus a non-OG: on the OGs, you get Nike Air. On the non-OG Jordan 1 lows, you get Jumpman branding. And the shape of the tongue is also slightly different, more subdued on the OGs. And the OGs also have 7 eyelets. So on the 85 cuts, you get 8 eyelets. That's how it came back in 1985. Not sure why they just don't default to that, but it is what it is. And then moving around the booty of the shoe, you get the typical Wings logo debossed into the heel tab. On the non-OGs, you get that Wings logo on the heel counter. And the shape of the Jordan 1 Low OGs versus non-OGs, it is also better, slightly sleeker, just has a slimmer type of look. Now this shoe does come with 1 extra set of laces with these off-white laces. Out of the two, I think the white actually looks pretty nice. I think both look really good. Maybe white, I think it gives it a bit more of a pop. I think I might go with that one. And in terms of cushioning, the Jordan 1 Lows has a rubber cup sole with a Nike Air unit just on the heel, very minimal cushioning. And the color of this sole, it is sail. So you get the slightly yellowish tinge to it. Not a huge fan. Again, I say this every time, I don't really love how that looks, but it is true to the 2019 version of the Obsidian Highs. So I'm not too surprised there. It still looks really nice overall. And then moving on to the outsole, you get the Jordan 1 rubber outsole, concentric circle patterns here that originated from the Air Force Ones. Originally, that was a shoe for basketball players, and that pattern is meant so you could pivot more easily. Found its way onto the Jordan 1s as well. And the insole of the shoe, just a Dream Cell insole, Nike Air branding. And the box of the shoe, no surprises here, just a Nike Jordan 1 box. This is not an 85 cut, so it doesn't have that slender space-saving box that I really like. And inside, just white paper. And in terms of sizing comfort, I'm a wide and flat footer for Jordan 1 lows. I stick true to size. I think lengthwise, it's pretty good. Widthwise, pretty good as well. I think if you don't have wide feet, you may be able to go down half a size in the low cuts because there's not as much padding around the ankles as like the high cuts. For me, as a wide footer, I still go true to size. It might need some break-in time, especially around this forefoot area. Just have some patience, break it in. If you don't have wide feet, you probably won't have any problems there. I wouldn't go up half size. I have done that in Jordan 1s. It just starts to crease really ugly. Like it kind of looks like clown shoes, and then when it starts creasing, it like tilts up. Yeah, just does not look good. And in terms of comfort, it is a 40-year-old shoe. Don't expect the best technology for walking around, casual use, not too big of a problem there. But it is very flat to the ground. Almost kind of feel like you're walking on like thick, kind of soft cardboard when you're walking around in the Jordan 1 Low. Again, if you know you're not going to be on your feet all day, shouldn't be too big of a problem. And that brings the total sole score of the Jordan 1 Low OG Obsidian to 30 out of 40. Pretty decent score compared to other general releases. Now first, it is colorway. I love this colorway. These different shades of blue, I always love the UNC blue, and then complement it with the navy and the off-white or sail. I think it looks really nice. Really nice. I'm a pretty simple person when it comes to colors, and blue, different shades of blue, definitely one of the colors that I keep in my arsenal. And in terms of the materials on the shoe, as a Jordan 1 low, can't expect the best material, best leather, but I have seen worse. It is not like the super thin, flimsy leather, so that is good. And the polyurethane coating is not like overdone. And in terms of comfort, a 40-year-old shoe, don't expect the best. You are not going to be walking on pillows. You're not going to be floating when you wear Jordan 1 lows. It is okay. If you know you're going to be on your feet all day, look for something else. And in terms of the versatility of the shoe, I've always maintained the Jordan 1 lows are the most wearable silhouette ever. I think this goes with pretty much everything. Wearability of the colorway. If you like blue, or even if you just like don't mind blue, I think it's a super wearable shoe. There's nothing that is too loud, too weird, too different on the colors of the shoe. So yeah, I think it's super versatile as well. I've said many times that the Jordan 1 low is the most versatile, wearable, easy to wear sneaker ever. Bro, any decent colorway, it just has to be average at best. Throw it on this shoe and I think there's a good chance it'll come out really clean. And it's the same with this. You don't even have to love the UNC blue, this navy blue color, to really appreciate just how simple, clean, and beautiful this shoe looks. So that's it. Thanks for watching. Sole Inclined. Let me know what you think of the Air Jordan 1 Low OG Obsidian. Like, subscribe, comment, all the good stuff. And remember, tomorrow may never come, so wear your shoes.